Following the Supreme Court's ruling on presidential immunity on Monday, Democratic Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez announced on social media that she was going to be introducing articles of impeachment against at least one of the judges on the United States Supreme Court. Here's what she said. Today's ruling represents an assault on American democracy. It is up to Congress to defend our nation from this authoritarian capture. I intend on filing articles of impeachment upon our return. Now, she did not specifically say which justices she was going to go after, what she was going to impeach them for, and honestly, none of that even matters. Because one, Republicans control the House, they're absolutely not going to impeach one of their own on the Supreme Court. Even if you had evidence of real, actual crimes committed by these people. Like if you had evidence they were out murdering people on the weekends, Republicans would still not vote to impeach them. And even if you did get the House to do it, you're sure as hell not going to get enough votes in the Senate to convict and remove them from power. So this effort from AOC, if it of course does come to fruition, is not going to do anything. But at least she's doing something, right? At least she's doing something. At least she's putting something out there. At least she's attempting to get a thing done, right? That's more than we can say for a lot of the people in DC, not doing a damn thing. Listen, the Supreme Court has lost the trust of the American public. Poll after poll this year has proven that. Actually, over the last 2 years have proven that. This Supreme Court, in their last series of rulings over the past week, has absolutely shredded the rule of law here in this country. They have shredded our regulatory systems, and that's not even touching the immunity ruling. They are absolutely untethered from the rule of law. They are a lawless organization at that point, and something needs to be done. The problem is, it shouldn't be AOC that has to go out there and do it. I'm going to remind you of something that may piss you off, and I hope it does, in a good way. Remember when Biden came into office, right? And the whole chatter at the time was, hey, we need to expand the Supreme Court. Expand the Supreme Court. Biden, expand the Supreme Court. Trump just packed it with 3 justices. You got the power. You got the House. You got the Senate. Let's make it happen. We got the numbers, guy. Let's fucking do it, right? He didn't do it. No, instead what they did, and this should piss you off, they said, we're going to make a commission, and the commission's going to look at the feasibility of this, and then they're going to tell us if this is the best route we should go. And months and months and months went by, and that commission finally came back and said, nah, there's no problem with the Supreme Court, right? Like, what are y'all talking about? The court's fine. We don't need to add seats, even though it's within our power to do that, even though we have the House and the Senate and the White House, and we could do it. We're not going to do it, they told us. So Biden said, oh, I guess we're not going to do it, right? And then, a couple months after that, they overturned Roe versus Wade. Yeah. Biden could have fixed it. President Biden could have done that. He could have pushed the House and the Senate to get on it. He didn't do it. He listened to the idiots on that idiotic little commission, and that's why we're in the position we're in today. That is why we're in this position. So you should be pissed off. But you shouldn't be pissed off at me for reminding you that that happened. It's that guy in the White House. He did that. I know he's done some good things, don't get me wrong, and hell, I'm still going to vote for him if he's still on the ballot in November because I know what's on the other side, okay? Don't think that I'm not. But the biggest failure, the biggest inexcusable failure of this Biden administration was not expanding that Supreme Court when he had the power to do it, and that's why we're in the position we're in today. So that's why I'm praising AOC for at least doing something, because it's more than any of those other Democrats on Capitol Hill have been willing to do. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.